Hey YouTube, I'm going to say this right now. It is really too hot for wearing a hoodie, but I'm trying to wear something Scad related for every Scad vlog I do. So here we go. Scad vlog number 2. I'm going to talk about the accepted students reception I went to and Scad Day in April, because this is important. Basically, the student acceptance reception, Friday night, April 4th, I went down to Savannah, and for a few hours, like in between I think it's the architectural building and the Scad Museum, they were having like this little party get together for accepted students. There's food, there were tours of the freshman dorm. Really, it was just Turner House. Uh, there's lots of free food. I got that T-shirt I wore in the first Scad vlog. That's shirt I got from the accepted students reception for free. There was some students there who were like drawing caricatures of people. There's music. It was nice. I met up with a friend I met from the Scad group, and we basically hung out the entire time. Oh, there was also chalk drawing. I got to draw chalk. I have a picture of what I drew, but, I might put the pictures at the end of this video or in another video like I'm doing for the MomoCon vlog. And then Saturday morning, I got there for the students' reception an hour late, right? I told my father, because he was the one driving me, I want to be at the Scad Day at 9 o'clock. That man did not listen to me, and we did not get there until 10. Because I was trying to meet up with my friend again, and we were going to, hang out. But I was late, so that didn't happen. So it took forever to find parking, because, it's Savannah, downtown Savannah. A historic district, Savannah. And it was a lot of stuff. And they had, like, these little tents set up in a park next to the admissions building. And, it's where people got their stuff. And but I had already signed in, so all I had to do was go upstairs and get my day planned out. And let me tell you, on in the main room in the admissions building, where people got, like, little snacks, and some people were able to take their ID pictures. I got mine. Yes! But how people were planning their days and stuff, it was this big room, right? There's fake grass all over the floor, and there's a giant tree in the middle of the room. I do not lie. I kid you not. I have a picture of it. I will show it in wherever I put all the pictures at. But it was so... I was fangirling, because Scad is my dream school, and I got in, and I was there, and I was fangirling, yeah! So, I started off the day. Me and my dad went and talked to an admissions advisor, because we were trying to get my FAFSA and stuff taken care of, but that's boring. But after that, me and my dad hopped on the bus, and we went to Montgomery House. My friend was already there, so... But that is the animation building, and, we had a tour of it. It was really nice. I really loved it. I was like, it's my dream. But let me tell you one of the things that the professor who was showing us around said. He was like, a lot of people come in thinking they want to do animation, and then they find out they hate animating. So they usually end up in, like, visual effects. So all of you people who want to be an animation major, you might want to check that out. I think I want to be an animation major, but I won't know until I find out whether or not I hate it. And then from there, my dad and I went to Bite Cafe, which is attached to Montgomery Hall, to get lunch. Because everybody who goes gets a free lunch at, like, one of the eateries on campus. And Also, the international festival for Scad was going on, so people could eat there too. We didn't eat there because, I wanted to try out Bite Cafe because I already tried out the Hive already last year when I went on tour. So, Bite Cafe, and eventually my friend met up with us there, and we had lunch together and stuff. I really liked the way things looked, but the seats were way too high compared to the table. It is not meant for thick people. It was like, so much space. I was just like, okay, whatever. So, got food. After that, me and my dad went to Montgomery House, which is the dorm right next to the animation building. And let me just, like, the way I always describe people, the SCAD campus is like, here is the historic district of Savannah. I feel like people just chopped up SCAD's campus, shook it up like that, and just threw it randomly in the city. And when they happened to be throwing all those pieces, Montgomery House like went out farther than the others, so it was a longer trip to get there. So that dorm is the closest and like really the only dorm around Montgomery Hall. And we got to tour it, and it was nice. It just got built this year, so it was its first year being used. And it was all nice and decorated, and there was like these little hanging cocoon chair, like swing chair outside, and I got to sit in it. I've always wanted to sit in one of those. Dream come true. But after that, me and my dad went back to the admissions hall where all the buses start. And at first, I was going to go check out the foundation studies hall because I was like, I'm going to need to know where that is next year because that's where my classes are going to be because I'll be a freshman. But then I was like, time is running out. And I also want to go to the bookstore to get some Scad swag. So I had this mini debate, but eventually I told them that, okay, let's jump on this route instead and go to the green. It was the green route, and let's go to the bookstore. So we jumped on that route, and we went to the bookstore. And as we got into the bookstore, I was just soaking up all the Scad swagginess about the place. And I only thought there was one floor at first that people used. Because I was like, oh, look at all the Scad stuff. Oh, the stuff says Scad. Yes. But I was looking around. And I was looking through this one stuff when I heard my name being called. And my dad was off talking to some random guy, so it wasn't him. It was a female voice. I was just like, okay, Dad, okay, you're going crazy again. You're hearing stuff. Because, I didn't really know anybody, and my friend had already gone somewhere else. So, I heard my name again. I was like, okay, I'm actually hearing stuff. Like, this is real. So I look up, and someone was like, oh my gosh, hi! And I was like, hi! I didn't realize it at first, but it was one of my best friends from second grade. Because the city I live in now, my first year of being there was second grade, and my friend, who I just so happened to find at Scad, she also moved to the area in second grade. So, I got to see her again. We were talking for a little bit, and then she said she had to go. But that chica right there is going to be my roommate this fall, once we get all the kinks worked out and stuff. And so, you'll be seeing some of her later when I'm actually at Scad. But I was so happy. This is why this video is so important. But after that, I went upstairs because she was upstairs when she called me, and she was like, oh, there's all this stuff upstairs. The art supplies were upstairs. So I went upstairs, of course, and got some art supplies. And after that, me and my dad left. But I was really happy to see my friend again because I haven't seen her in like 4 years because she moved from our area, like my school, when we were 8th graders. After that year, she left to a different state, so I hadn't seen her. I've talked to her like a couple times, but that's it. But yeah, so I ran over the time again. Oh well. So this is 13 Shibi Ryu, and I shall be signing off.